When I saw the automatic, I saw just this gritty city and this dirty environment. And I really loved that feel. I really wanted to create animations that would help to tell that story. One of the first things I thought of, well, when we motion capture, let's try motion capturing with one of those workout stations. So we brought one of those in, and it actually worked out great. It kept the actor's upper body nice and rigid, just like we wanted it. And then we were able to allow him the freedom to just move his legs around and just get some really good ambient leg movements. It really helped sell that weightlessness that you could imagine someone would feel in a jetpack.
One of the unique things that we've never tried before that was a challenge to the project was bringing in a dog, a live dog, and it had to be a ferocious dog. So we scouted out, called up a guy who owned a vicious dog, brought him in, suited the dog up in a motion capture suit, and conducted a motion capture session with a vicious dog on set.
After we did all that capture, the solving just wasn't working right. And a lot of that has to do with the fact after every shoot he'd shake off and all the markers would fly everywhere. We have to stop the session, go pick them up, and start trying to apply them back on very carefully, I may add. So what I did is I brought it in and I watched the markers, and just it was kind of like watching a constellation. You look in the sky and you see like Orion, for instance, and you see his belt. You think, okay, there's his belt, there's his body, and you're just playing connect the dots. Well, imagine moving dots in 3D space. I had to pick out what part was the head and what part was the body and what part was the arms, and try to map that correctly to the 3D model of the dog. I did a little bit of referencing, and I went to a friend's house, and I did a little tug-of-war game with their dog, and they'll see their dog just yank, yank, yank on that rope and just try to pull it out of your hand. It was kind of that, except instead of a rope, it's your arm. And so what I did is I actually used the dog's head as a constraint, and I constrained the human's arm to the dog's head. So every time that head would whip and pull, it would actually pull the arm and manipulate the body of the human. So I got this good counteraction going on. Overall, I think that was probably one of my favorite animations to ever create.